Handball Federation of Nigeria and Lagos State Handball Association are taking the game to the schools with the aim of growing future stars for the country. Both handball governing bodies have engaged US-based star Ebiye Udo-Udoma to train and mentor secondary school students in Lagos on the basics and techniques in the game. Now, being one of the most decorated handball players of Nigerian descent in the world, Ebiye Udo-Udoma believes the coaching and technical clinics will inspire the children in adopting handball as a professional sport. And more than 50 children took part in the clinic held at the Rowe Park Sports Complex in Yaba.
My hope in running this clinic is to provide the inspiration for one of the athletes here to go on their own international journey. Handball has opened doors for me that I didn't know were possible. And me running this clinic is me hoping to motivate, educate, or inspire somebody from my diaspora to be able to do something similar to what I've done. And maybe 15 years from now, the Naija ninja that's at this clinic is representing Nigeria all over the world.
The only way to know or to get the best among them is to let them engage among themselves, play, train, and then we can be able to, we are here now to see who and who we can take further, who and who we can invest more time in.
After this program, we have another one coming on in April, which we want to do for Games Masters. Also to introduce handball to schools in preparation for the Okwa Cup coming up in May or June. Because of festival, I think we'll do it in June because we have the festival, zonal elimination this month, and the final festival in May.
A lot of them are playing the game for the first time, and that is how we'll keep unearthing new talents. I think such camps, what it will help us do is to bring new talents into the game of handball, and it has to be like a factory. This camp has to be like a factory that will keep producing handballers for the state and the national team.
To handball, about 100 young aspiring handball players in Lagos State are taking part in a two-day handball clinic, which began Thursday at Rowe Park, Yaba. The handball clinic, which is put together by US-based Nigerian international handball player Ebiye Udo-Udoma in partnership with the Lagos State Handball Association, is educating the players between the ages of 7 and 15 on the fundamentals of the game that can make them great players in future.
Progressively trying to take on more difficult challenges is one of the concepts I try to introduce to them. So some of the drills that we've done have been really easy for them, some of them have been really difficult. But if they know the progression, they know some more difficult drills, they can progress once they've mastered the basics to more intermediate and more advanced skills.
With such great players coming back to give to society, it only inspires the younger ones to do better. We just call on other players who are in diaspora or ex-players to come and do more of this in Nigeria. With that, it continues to identify new talents, and it becomes like a factory for development.
With sports update, Gift George, NTA News.
In sports, international handball player Ebiye Udo-Udoma has expressed excitement with the maiden clinic organized in conjunction with the Lagos State Handball Association. The United States of America-based player believes the initiative will serve as a springboard for more developmental programs to sustain interest of the kids and continue their development. We have details in Taiwo Hussein Aremu's report. International handball player Ebiye Jeremy Udo-Udoma has expressed excitement with the maiden clinic organized in conjunction with the Lagos State Handball Association. The Nigerian Handball Clinic commenced on Thursday with over 100 pupils and students drawn from selected schools participating in the developmental program aimed at supporting the development of the sport. Participants from ages 9 to 17 were introduced to the fundamentals of handball on the opening day of the clinic, with coaches led by national under-18 women's handball team handler Shitu Agbola tutoring the kids on basic techniques.
A really respectful group of kids, and as you can see in the background, maybe they're going through a preliminary sequence of passing and moving drills, just getting them active, letting them all get a feel for the ball. We've worked on a couple coordination drills, throwing off your right foot, throwing off your left foot, and just giving them some basics that they can take with them as they continue to progress throughout their handball career.
For Udo-Udoma, the clinic is basically to give back by motivating, educating, and inspiring the next generation of handball players to take their own journey and achieve success in the sport.
I didn't start playing the sport of handball until I was 15. I saw it in the Olympics, and it has given me the journey of a lifetime. I've been able to play in over 20 countries, represent internationally. I was just in Paris this past summer at the Olympics, and my hope in running this clinic is to provide the inspiration for one of the athletes here to go on their own international journey. Handball has opened doors for me that I didn't know were possible. And me running this clinic is me hoping to motivate, educate, or inspire somebody from my diaspora to be able to do something similar to what I've done.
The United States of America-based player believes the maiden clinic will serve as a springboard for more initiatives to sustain interest of the kids and continue their development. The handball ninja, as is fondly known, states that Nigeria is blessed with talents playing at the top level.
If more of the people who have success and who have good experiences internationally in the sport can come back and share the experiences that they've had, I think that handball really could be more of a hotbed here in Nigeria. There are obviously a lot of talented athletes throughout the country. It's just giving them the resources similar to the opportunities they have in a sport like football. And that's part of why I wanted to run this clinic here.
Chairperson Lagos State Basketball Association Adeola Okpeifa acknowledged the significance of the initiative to the growth of the sport and urged other top players to emulate Udo-Udoma by giving back to the community.
I would want to appeal to them to come back and give back to the society that developed them. We all played this game from under 14. There's another one also planning for October this year. So I pray it comes to a place. So I appeal to them to come out and give back to the society.
President Handball Federation of Nigeria, Samuel Ocheo, says the clinic is important to enhance grassroots development and stimulate interest of the kids to embrace the sports. While commending the initiator for inspiring the kids, the HFN boss wants the Lagos State Handball Association to sustain the initiative.
These are the kind of programs I love to be seeing personally. Ebiye, who is nicknamed the Nigerian Ninja, we all know his pedigree in handball, especially in beach handball. He's done so much for the United States. He's played in the Olympics, he's played in World Championship. And him coming back home to want to give back to the kids in Nigeria in conjunction with Lagos State Handball, I think that is great for the progress of the game. The children will see a mentor that they can look forward to, and everyone will be happy.
The two-day handball clinic holding at the Rowe Park Sports Center, Yaba, will end on Friday.
In partnership with the US-based handball star Ebiye Udo-Udoma, organized a two-day handball clinic at Rowe Park, Yaba, from the 13th to the 14th of February. Now, the program aimed to develop young talent and strengthen grassroots handball in Nigeria. Participants received technical training and mentorship from Udo-Udoma and local coaches who emphasized the importance of grassroots development. Nigeria's women's under-18 handball team coach, Agbola Shitu, and chairperson of the Lagos State Handball Association, Adeola Olaifa, acknowledged challenges such as inadequate facilities and limited funding, but encouraged grassroots events like this one. Udo-Udoma plans to take this clinic to other states in the country in the future following the success of this event.
Working with Handball Federation Nigeria, if it's a success, it's something that we can potentially run in other cities throughout Nigeria. Direction is great, especially when you see a youth team or a junior team win international competition, because it's not just something that's good for that group of athletes, it's something that inspires the athletes who are younger than them, be able to look up at their own countrymen succeed international. And that's also why I wanted to run a clinic like this as somebody who's played for Team USA for 10 years, just so the kids have an example that Nigeria has proficient handball players, and hopefully that inspires more Nigerians that are youth to take up the sport and to dedicate themselves to be the best that they can within it.